What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is a new day out here in Frontier. The wife is already in there vacuuming. It's about 6 in the morning. She wanted to get a whole lot done today, so she's cleaning already. A little bit loud in there. But let's go over here and get the old Ford fired up and get her warmed up for the day. We got to head over there and see how much oil we pulled out the ground. Hey, buddy. Good morning to you. All right, we got her fired up. I don't know what our good buddy over there is doing, but reckon he'll figure it out in a little while. I don't think he knows what he's doing. But I'm gonna run in here and grab a bite to eat for breakfast, and then we'll head on over there, see how much oil we got. All right, it's about 7 in the morning now. Got my old belly full. I don't know what that guy's doing. He's still standing over there, but we're gonna have to roll on out. I don't know if he wants something or what's going on here, but I ain't got time to talk to you, buddy. So we'll back her on up here. All right, he's gonna follow us. Back up a little bit faster so we don't run into the guy. Watch my mirror there, buddy. All right, let's head on over there, see how much oil we got. All right, we're coming up on the rig now. Looks like she's still pumping over there, so hopefully we still pulling oil out the ground. I'm gonna ride on up here and check real quick. All right, looks like she's still going strong. We'll run over here real quick, hop in the tanker and see if we can get that old girl filled up here. Let's get her fired up, get her warmed up too. Start filling her up. Looks like we got about 26,000 liters in there. Don't know how many gallons that is, but we'll figure that out here in just a few minutes. Let her fill on up just a little bit. I think the bad part of this whole ordeal here is we got to sell it back to Big John. Hopefully he'll give us a fair price. I'm not too sure, but it's the only place in town that buys it, so got me a master plan though. Hopefully one day we'll have our own setup out here somewhere. I do own a little bit of land out here, so maybe we can get some things set up out here and take some of that business from them. All right, she's warmed up and loaded up. We got 6,938 gallons in her. Only thing left to do now is go over there and see what price we're gonna get. Hopefully Big John is open this early. Looks like he is. Gates open up just fine for me, and I see a bunch of workers in here, so I think we're good to go. Over there, buddy, don't pull out in front of me. We'll swing on around here real quick and get this old girl unloaded. See what our price for the day is gonna be. All right, we got her unloaded, and that was $117,000. Man, if we're making that kind of price, I wonder how much he's making. He's got to be making a killing off of us. 117 grand though. That is definitely giving me some ideas in my head. If we can make that much money every day, I think we're right on track to knocking him out of his game. All right, let's see if we can get this old girl parked back up where she was. Get her ready for the next load to go out. Shut her on down. I think I'm gonna give the county a call. See if they want me to do that job today. I know there's a few more gates out here. I definitely want to get that gate opened up down there close to the house because that would save me a whole lot of time, especially going home and coming here in the morning. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna call them, see if they're ready for me to do that. All right, well, the county's not open yet. I did give a call to the shop and they said they got me something special set up for me. So we'll go on down there and see what that is. They say it's a prototype. They want me to demo it today. So hopefully it works pretty good. Maybe I'll get in touch with the county here pretty soon. It is only about 7:30 in the morning. So maybe they'll open up around 8 or 9. We can give them a call and see how much money they're going to give us. All right, we're pulling up on the shop now. Let's see what kind of contraption they got for us. Hopefully it's something pretty cool here. Oh yeah, that is definitely a contraption if I've ever seen one. Well, hopefully she works. I don't think that's going to fit on the trailer though, so hopefully we can drive it on the street. Just going to park this old girl right on over here. Hopefully it'll be out of the way of everybody. All right, let's go talk to them and see how this thing operates. I don't know nothing about this thing. Hopefully it works out pretty good though. All right, just talked to the boys in the shop and they showed me how this thing operates. They got the service truck out too. They're going to follow us on down there and make sure everything goes smoothly. Haven't seen this thing in action yet, so they said they have high hopes for it. But we got her warmed up, so nothing to it but to do it. Let's get this old girl down there, see how she works. All right, let's get this old girl over here and see how she works. Looks like we got to extend the arm out. I think I seen that shadow turn. Lower her on down there and fire her up. All right, looks like we're sucking up some stuff here. Let's back up a little bit, see how that's working. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. Shouldn't take us no time to clean all this up here. I think the next one we're going to go to is probably the gate down next to my house because I definitely want to get that opened up today. Hopefully we'll have enough time to do it. Looks like they're right on my tail back there. They really want to follow this thing, see how it works. All right, so we are full already back there. Well, shut her down. Lift her on up. Let's go talk to these fellas and see if they know where we can drop this stuff off at. All right, they told me there's two places in town that will take sand. They said the concrete factory way on down yonder would take it. And they said the railroad would take it too. We just got to go drop it in their bin. So I think the concrete factory is going to be our first stop. They said they won't take too much, but we can probably get about 2 loads down there. And we didn't get too far so far. So it's probably going to take a bunch of loads to get all this stuff out of here, especially if we're going to do all the gates in town. So we're probably gonna have to drop off a bunch of loads at the railroad, but that's just how it goes. Well, let's get on over there to the concrete factory and drop this first load off. I sure will be glad when I don't have to go through this main gate anymore, because it definitely slows me down. All right, we should be getting pretty close to the concrete factory. It's right on up here next to the house. It's kind of close to lunchtime too, so I think I'm probably gonna stop by and see if the wife's made any food yet. Starting to get a little bit hungry. I'm definitely hoping we can get all this done today, because I definitely want to get that main gate open. All right, looks like we're probably gonna have to dump this off in the pile here. Get to my bobcat way on up there. All right, let's start dumping her on out here. Pretty cool trailer here. It's got a sliding floor on the bottom of it. Dumps out pretty good. All right, let's go get our pay slip, because everything we get here, we got to send to the county. See how much that sand was. All right, we got about $4 grand for that load, which isn't too bad. I don't think we're going to be able to keep the money, though. We're probably going to have to give it back to the county, which I probably should call them, because I don't even think they know we're out here doing this today. Let me give them a call real quick. All right, just got off the phone with the county, and they're going to pay us $100 grand for this job. They said they want to get all the gates done and all the sand on the side of the roads, which is going to be a pretty big job for us. But 100 grand ain't too bad. We are making about that much a day over there with the oil rig, but extra 100 grand ain't gonna hurt us. And we do have to give them all the money back that we're making on the sand, which I pretty much figured that. But nothing to it but to do it. Let's go get some more loads and bring them back. All right, we are back out here. The wife didn't have lunch ready yet, so we might as well get some more work done. Maybe we can get this little bitty strip here done real quick. Guys are still over there hanging in with us. They said run this thing about 3 miles an hour, and that should be pretty good. I think we're about full again. I think we are. All right, so it's probably going to take about 4 loads to get all this cleaned up here, which isn't too bad. All right, let's head on back over there and drop this load off. Hopefully the wife's got something ready now. Definitely working up an appetite. All right, they said they couldn't take this whole load, but they're going to take as much as they can. We'll see, though. Yep, left a little bit in there. All right, so next stop we'll have to make will be over at the railroad. But let's run over here and get something to eat. Then we'll head on back out there and try to finish today. All right, the wife made homemade spaghetti for lunch, and now she's back in there cleaning again. She didn't like the fact of having this big old tractor and trailer out in front of the house, but kids sure did like it. They came out and climbed all over it for a little while. But we got to get on back out there. Looks like we're holding up traffic here a little bit. Those big old ag tires stick out pretty far. All right, we got our first load heading on over here to the railroad. Pretty sure we got to drop it off in this bin over here. I think my best bet is probably going to have to go all the way around. Swing this big old girl around here, because those big old ag tires are going to be pretty hard to get in there. Oh yeah, she's going to be a tight squeeze there. See if we can get it lined up pretty good here. Gotta get the trailer in there too. There we go. First load going in. Like it's working out pretty good there. Not gonna be too bad. Looks like they can hold a whole lot in here, so hopefully we can get it all done and put in here. Don't have to go back to the concrete factory. This is a little bit closer. Just got a little bit left on that first gate, and then we can finally head on over to the gate closest to the house. Definitely gonna be a whole lot easier now. We are definitely getting the hang of this thing now. I would get all the sides and stuff over there, but we got to get on down there and get that one in front of the house done. County said they're not going to come out here neither, so we get the honors that open up the gate for the first time. So let's go ahead and shut her down. Hop on out here and get this gate opened up. Oh, well, we got two gates. Open that one too. There we go. Looks like this opens up right into the center of town there. All right, well, I'm gonna go holler at these boys real quick and see if they want to stick around for the next gate. I think everything's working out pretty smoothly, so we shouldn't need them around anymore. All right, they said they're gonna head on out. We haven't had any issues today, so they're ready to go. I don't blame them. But we only got about 15 yards in this load, so let's head on down there to the next gate. Get her opened up too. Looks like we got some drifts out here in this road. We're gonna have to get those up first. No, ain't no cars gonna run over this stuff. Well, this is gonna take longer than I thought. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening now. Hopefully we can get this done real quick. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's get to it. All right, I think she's set up and ready to go. Let's get all this pulled up that we can. I'm gonna ride a little bit closer to the edge here. Try to get everything on that white line there. Wish we can get this gate on open so I can drive on through there, but city says they don't want that gate open until every inch of the road is clear, so that's what we gotta do. We are just getting ready to drop off our 10th load of the day. I called down to the county. They said they're gonna get one of their employees to stay until we're finished today. They're gonna go ahead and pay me. I asked the guy why he was gonna do that, and he said they don't like Big John neither. So they want to treat me as good as they can, 'cause they want to see him get knocked out of the game just as much as I do. That's not too bad right there. Got just a little bit left on that gate over there. And I'm going to try to get done as quick as I can, because I know whoever they made stay is not going to like it too much. So I'm going to get over there and get that last little bit knocked out on that gate next to the house. And then we'll head on into town. I don't even know where the county building is, but we'll find it. We're going to run along the line here and get this last little bit up. Got some right up in the front of the gate there that we got to get. And then that's going to be it. All right, this last little bit here is all we got left. Definitely gets a lot deeper right here. Almost 7 o'clock, so hopefully that guy's still there waiting on me. There we go, just a little bit more. Oh yeah, I think we can fit all that in the trailer. Look like we got it all. It's all in the trailer. Let's open this old gate up. There we go. That is definitely a sight for sore eyes there. House is right on down the way. And this gate is finally open. All right, we could head on back to the shop and grab the Ford, but I think I'm gonna go over there and grab the tanker and head on into town with that, because I definitely want to show her off a little bit. Let the folks in town know that we're gonna try to turn things around in here. I think we're gonna park this girl around back. Should be a good little place to keep her overnight. Not gonna take her back to the shop. We don't need to do that. This light shut off. Definitely don't want to come to a dead battery in the morning. All right. Let's get the tanker truck fired up. Get her backed on out of here. We're heading through this gate for the first time, and it definitely feels good. Don't have to go through that main gate no more. I don't know where this road leads to, though, but we're about to find out. All right, so it's a little bit of a shortcut, not too bad. Kind of hard to see out of the side there, but hopefully nothing's coming. All right, let's hop on out. Give this guy these slips, and hopefully he'll pay us. All right, the guy was still in there. We gave him all the slips. County made 40 grand a day, and he gave me my money, so I made 100 grand a day. Can't complain about that at all. But hop in the old tanker and take her home. I would take her on back out to the oil rig, but I don't feel like swapping all these vehicles, so tanker's just gonna have to sit in front of the house tonight. All right, it's been a long day, but we have made it back home safe and sound with 200 extra grand in the bank for the day. All in all, I'd say that was a pretty good day. Can't beat that at all. Old tanker looks good out there in front of the house. I have to drive that home every day. I don't know how the wife's gonna feel about it, but we'll just have to see. But I appreciate y'all coming to watch. Hopefully you'll come on back for the next one. And as always, have a good one.